Who says Rome wasn't built in a day? With the muscle of about 500 computers and 150,000 still images, Steve Seitz and his colleagues at the University of Washington's Seattle campus reconstructed many of Rome's famous landmarks in just 21 hours.
The idea behind Rome in a day is that we wanted to see how big of a city or model we can build from photos on the internet.
With support from the National Science Foundation, they're rebuilding Rome pixel by pixel instead of brick by brick. Calculations that once took months now take hours.
This is the largest 3D reconstruction that anyone has ever tried. It's completely organic. It works just from any image set. People upload the photos and they suddenly appear in our models.
It starts with a trip to the photo-sharing site Flickr to search for images of the real thing. Once pictures are identified, the computer starts the process of making 3D objects from 2D stills.
If I'm a sculptor, there are 3 photographs of me. We find the 3 points in those 3 photographs which point to my nose. From that, we know that there are 3 points in these 3 images which correspond to a single point in the 3D world.
Computers map huge clusters of these points into 3D space, creating ghost-like images called point clouds. Those squares represent the positions of the source photos.
For buildings, I think we can get accuracy to within a few centimeters. So we've measured this. And for individual objects that are photographed closer up, we could potentially do a lot better, like millimeter level accuracy.
Finally, color and texture are added. What you get is a virtual 3D tour, like this fly-through of Dubrovnik, Croatia.
What excites me is the ability to capture the real world, to be able to reconstruct the experience of being somewhere without actually being there.
Look for this next-generation technology to show up in online mapping sites, video games, and a whole lot more. It's a virtual guarantee. For Science Nation, I'm Miles O'Brien.